Hey, folks, 560wind.com. I am Mike North on a rainy Friday here in Chicago, Illinois. Now, for people that don't know what I do, well, everybody knows what I do, but they don't know what I do. I basically am an assistant coach at Notre Dame College Prep, if you will, Notre Dame High School. And last night, we were playing Stevenson, okay? Pretty damn good team. Got some talent, good coaching, everything else. We were down. We were trying to climb back into the game. And let me just read an account from the Chicago Sun-Times this morning. It says, basically, led by Dante Stevens, 17 points, the Dons, 11-3, close to a 43-40 deficit with 4:16 to play. But Notre Dame was called for a foul on the ensuing possession, and assistant coach Mike North was whistled for a technical foul. Stevenson turned the possession into a 4-point play, and Notre Dame didn't get closer than 5 the rest of the way. Let me just say this straight up. Number one, I want to send out apologies right now. And people know me. It's very hard to get me to apologize for anything, but I want to apologize to the kids who fought their way back, the coaching staff, including Coach Tom Less, our head coach, Kevin Clancy, Tom Collins, Jeff Williams, and all the rest of the coaches from freshman to varsity, okay? I also want to apologize to the parents, okay? And everybody that's involved with the program, from Father Smith to Father Cleese to the principal of our school, Mr. Tully, to everybody else. Apologizing. Because the one thing I never wanted was my name in a negative way put in the paper when it came to Notre Dame. And that's negative to me. Because I got a text from somebody this morning, I won't mention, a friend who's, with Notre Dame said, it wasn't your fault. Yes, it was. It's when I got the technical. 4:25 left. Now, what did I say? I'm telling the truth. And I'll get backing on this. I got up as the ref was running down. I said, come on, after the kid was fouled. I didn't swear, didn't do anything. But by me getting up, and there were people behind, maybe somebody screamed something, I don't know, I put us in a bad spot. I put our players in a bad spot, our coaching staff, our school in a bad spot. Now, I do know this. It will never happen again. That's for damn sure. That's my first technical in 5 years. An assistant isn't supposed to get a technical. We've had assistants get them before. But I can't remember one that they got, okay, that was more ill-timed than the one I got. We climbed within 3, okay? Climb within 3. The kids are fighting back. Did they struggle last night? We've struggled all tournament, but we've won 2 games in a row. We beat Lake Park, a very good team that was 9-1. And we played not that well either. We hadn't played a good game in the tournament. But I knew this. As long as we got time, we can come back. That foul, the kid ends up missing the front end, okay? But then they have the guy shoot the 2 technicals that put him up by 5. I remember it like it was yesterday, and it was, and I won't forget it until we get vindication. Then they make a shot because they get the ball out of bounds. So from a 3-point deficit, it went to 7. And I'm supposed to think that it wasn't my fault. That game is on me. And to Tim Tierney, I'm glad finally the Sun-Times has decided to use my name. How appropriate. Nobody even knew I coached there probably because that's the way I wanted it. But since we're going to be building a new field house soon, and since I had talked to Father Smith last night before the game and said, Father, there's 2 things I want to do. I thought about things over the holiday. And I said to myself, what does Notre Dame mean to me? And I came up with a lot of great answers. I didn't come up with a negative. Since I've been sober 5 years, I've been with that school. And I've been with those kids. And I love this group of kids more than any. That's why I'm hurting today. No assistant coach should ever get a technical to begin with. No assistant coach or anybody should steal a game from the kids. Whether referees or whatever. Or a coach like myself or, timer or whatever. Nobody should do that. It should be played on the court. Coach Les always tells me, head coach Les always tells me, we're not playing. I didn't play last night. And who caused the loss? Me. If we've learned anything in life, if I've learned anything, in the last 10, 15 years, take responsibility for your actions. I've been in the paper for good things, bad things, ugly things, pleasant things. It doesn't matter. But I've never been in the paper for something like this where I brought down a whole ship. And I did last night. And I won't feel good about this till we play Stevenson again. And those coaches over there and those players understand that. Because I'm a competitor too. I hate to lose. And I tell the kids, don't do anything that's going to put us in trouble. I'm always coming up to them. Don't put anything that's going to put us in trouble. What do? I do that. But that's the one time it's going to happen. That's all I'm going to say. Am I beating myself up? Yeah. Did I go over my time? You're damn right I did. This wasn't a 5-minute deal. This came from the heart. See everybody out there tonight. We're playing Libertyville about 7:15. Hope we get a nice crowd out there. And I hope that I see Tim Tierney to thank him for, setting this record straight, because he's right about that. But I'll be talking to him about some things positive that he could help Notre Dame with, too. As far as everything else is concerned, have a great, great weekend. This has been the 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.